welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing really well. I'm going to do another of my Agony Emma emails today, which I'm really excited about. If you haven't already, before we get started on this email, please click that button, give a girl a support. It means literally everything. And also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter. It's all Innocent Smiles Kiss, the same as it is here on YouTube. So guys, go give me a follow in those places, subscribe, and let's get started onto this email. Also, if you guys need any advice, if you would like to send me an email, my email is down in the description box. Just email me anything that's on your mind, literally anything, and I'll give you the best advice I possibly can. Let's get started on this email. It's a long one, okay, so bear with me guys. Hi Emma, I wondered if you could give me your thoughts on this situation. I was with my ex-boyfriend, who was also my first serious partner for 2 years. We broke up last year for a reason I was unaware of until recently. At the time of our breakup, he attended V Festival with his friend for a day trip, and when he didn't return home until the next evening, I was worried. However, he told me he got lost and ended up camping with people he saw there from our area. I thought nothing of it. He then decided to end our relationship the day after he returned home, and I was heartbroken because I genuinely thought this was it and we were going to be together for the whole of our lives, and I thought he did too. After a few months, we started seeing each other privately without anybody knowing, as he told me he didn't want people to ask questions. Without being too honest, we were sleeping together almost every day after work and college. He started mistreating me. For example, if someone turned up to his house unexplained, I would be forced to hide in the spare bedroom and stay in there until they left. I didn't mind this because I was so in love with him and didn't see it as a bad thing for him to do this to me. After months and months of this, I started to question if he wanted to be with me, and eventually asked him and he said no, and that he didn't want a relationship. I was devastated, but we continued because I didn't want to lose him, and I thought if I continued to be in his life and sleep with him, he'd change his mind. Big mistake. We attended a festival in June of last year with our friends group. However, his friends were still unaware of our secret relationship. I went off with my girlfriends and did my own thing until I found him covered in lipstick, into which he confessed he kissed someone and told me to leave him alone and called me all sorts in front of his friends. I then was labelled a psycho and a freak by his friends and people I didn't know for weeks and weeks, as we'd argue and he'd then make them public on Facebook for everyone to see. I struggled with depression and extreme mental health from that point onwards. A few weeks after the festival, I was made aware the previous year he slept with a girl from our area at V Festival, the festival he attended and didn't return from, whilst we were in a serious relationship. This made my heart break into pieces. I then realised that my friends, his friends and everybody else knew the whole time, and nobody told me, which made me fall out and leave my friends as I felt betrayed. A month went past, I had no contact with anybody, and my best friend had just broken up with her boyfriend and started acting strange. My best friend, who's now my old best friend, started sleeping with my boyfriend and became official, and as you can imagine, I am gutted. They have been together for 10 months now. They have matching tattoos, they've been on holiday together and are labelled each other's loves of their lives. I don't have any friends anymore. I suffer with anxiety and only leave the house to go to work. I was lied to, mistreated and mentally and even sometimes physically abused by my ex-partner, and yet I am seen as the weirdo and a freak a year down the line. I have a lot of anger for my old best friend, but I am still madly in love with my ex-boyfriend. I dream about him at night. I think about him and he's all I want. I'm very lonely without him, but I know he never felt the same. I won't go on dates or speak to another male. I haven't been near a guy for over a year. The thought about it makes me sick to my stomach. I know I'm a good person and I'd never harm anyone, but I just can't seem to move on, and even though he has, do you have any advice? I'm sorry, it's very long and it isn't your usual video questions or story times. I love watching your videos and how honest you are. You are more than welcome to use my story in your Agony Emma videos. Thank you for taking your time to read this. Love, fun. This whole situation is atrocious. Like, it's so bad. Like, I'm so angry for you. Like, it's actually disgusting how you've been treated and you completely haven't done anything wrong. Firstly, I know this is so easy for me to say, but I've been in this situation, I promise you. But you need to just forget about him. You need to. Now, it sounds like he's your first love. You were together for 2 years in college and stuff like that. So it's understandable why, you know, you're still yearning for him, because it's familiar and it's something, it was your first. So I can completely understand your desire for him and to want to be with him, but he's no good for you. He isn't. No man is worth making you feel little or make you feel unworthy for him. No man, no woman, no one should ever feel like they need to be something more or to have to go through certain things just to lay in bed with them, just to get that little bit of attention from them. It's disrespectful to yourself. Now, I've been in this position when I was younger. I've been interested in men who weren't really that interested in me, but I'd give them the time of day because I felt special when they did contact me. But the second I left, or they left, I felt like crap. And you're diminishing your own character. Like, forget about them. They're arseholes, yeah. He's an arsehole. What he's doing to you and what he did to you, okay, he's not seeing you at the moment, but what he did to you was he was just taking advantage. He was being an idiot, but you were accepting it. So you have to take a minor percentage of it. Yes, you was in love, and you know, we've all been there, but you have to be strong for yourself. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and just be like, I'm worth so much more than this. Nothing makes a person feel more empowered knowing that they're in charge of themselves, they're in charge of their destiny. Now, being with them for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, might make you feel good, but what makes you feel more good is saying, nah, I don't want to know, mate. Nah, I don't want to know. So you need to completely, obviously you haven't been near him since because he's been with your friend, so you just need to keep concentrating. Sorry, there's clouds have just come over and it's gonna be shady in here, but yeah, because of this email, shady people in the email. But what you need to do, babe, is you need to venture out there. You're saying you've got no friends. Well, you know what, you don't need friends like this little cow, yeah, who's took your boyfriend. You know what agitates me with people go, love is love, you know. People might be saying, oh well, maybe, you know, how they're pretending, I'm not saying pretending, but they're acting as if they're in this great relationship. It's been 10 months and they've got tattoos. What the actual hell? Why have they tattooed on themselves? Like, it's ridiculous. It shows that their relationship is a little bit immature. I don't agree with certain things people do to prove their love. Getting pregnant really early, or, you know, having tattoos or stupidness like that. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to do these massive things to prove your love to anyone. Their relationship sounds a bit pathetic, I'm not gonna lie. So you haven't got friends at the moment, but you know what, babe, you're better off being on your own than being with bloody losers like that. Them two have completely disregarded your feelings. Your friend, like, it's just so agitating. She might think, oh well, me and him were made together, me and him are in love and blah blah blah. No, love is something that progresses. You know, a lot of people get with someone and go, oh, I couldn't help myself. Well, that's lust. That was you know, your intimate heart's thinking, not your heart. It was just you were thinking with your, you know, your mind and your genitals. And yeah, maybe they are in love with now, but they got together over something ridiculous. They, you know, and it really agitates me. You're better off without them. You're better off without her, and you are a million times better off without him, yeah? So firstly, don't think I've got no friends. You know what? You're better off not having friends than being with people like that. Trust me. You work. Why don't you start, you know, making friends at work? Honestly, I'm not even just saying it. Some of my best friends are from work. Every single workplace I've worked in my whole life. How many have I worked in? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've worked in 6 places my whole life, and I've got friends from every single workplace who are still friends to this day. And you know, you need to just get out there a bit more. Like, I'm sure they do work parties. I don't know what sort of line of work you're in. You know, working on your own in like a call center, so you don't really, you know, work alongside people. It's just you in your little office. But still, you need to just venture out a bit, darling, and you need to just, you know, try and speak to people at work. Just try and get someone on your level, you know, someone who you have a bit of a connection with, and then just go for a drink, go for a coffee, go and do anything. Just get your mind off this. Now with boys, you know what, I completely and utterly respect you for saying that you can't have anyone touch you and stuff, but you know, the last thing you want is for him to touch you ever again. And that's what worries me. If his current relationship breaks down and he contacts you, I'm scared you're going to go to it. But please don't. You know, you don't need to be in a relationship. Like, my favourite saying is, you need to learn to love yourself before anyone else will love you. And, you know, yeah, it's nice to be wined and dined, or to have that little text message. We all like to have attention in a, like, positive way. But, you know, don't completely disregard it. Don't go on anything stupid like Tinder though, and all these crappy sites. You're still really, really, really young, and I just, honestly, I would just make you focus on yourself. You've done absolutely nothing wrong. He is an absolute loser, and he took advantage of you for God knows how long after. The fact that you were seeing him and he was keeping it a secret, I'm sorry to break your heart, sounds like he was probably messing about with other people, because who cares about their lads or anyone else knowing? Do you know what I mean? If he was keeping you secret for a reason, and that was to, probably he had someone else on the go. He was probably trying to get with your friend at that time, or if he wasn't, he probably was, do you know what I mean, already messing about with her. So you've sort of let them take advantage of you, and all you need to do now is look on the future and make sure no one does it ever again. Do you know what I mean? Like, I am such a strong character. Like, some people say I'm a bitch, some people say I have too much of a brick wall up, and you know, sometimes it is a bit of my, you know, it is a bit of a downfall of me, because you know, sometimes when I see someone try to do anything to me, I'm like, bam, do one, you know. But it's because I'm a self-aware, I'm aware of other people's actions, and I can read people so well, it's unreal. Like, I can see like people's intentions. I'm such a good people watcher and stuff, and you know, you get some genuine people in life and you get some really bad people in life, and it's just a shame this has come to you, you know, at such a young age, where you should be thriving, you should be out there going to festivals and having fun, not having an argument with some twat who bloody wants to go around all over the place. Do you know what I'm saying? So get this out your head. Them, block them on all aspects of social media. Do not even, like, I know it's hard to just get your phone out whilst you're bored, you're in bed, you can't sleep, or you're on the toilet, or you know, whatever, and you just go scrolling. Oh, what are they up to? I know it's so easy to do because it's light entertainment. It is, it's people watching, we all do it. But block them and sort of like give yourself an aim. Go, I'm going to go a week without checking their Facebook or whatnot, and then a week will go and you'll be like, phew, bloody hell, that was nothing. And before you know it, a couple of months ago, and you'll be like, bloody yeah, I wonder what's happened. You'll check up on them and they'll probably be broken up, and you'll be like, oh my days. So you just need to completely delete them out of your life. They're absolutely nobodies to you. Now, with your friends that knew he cheated on you, okay, I don't want to stick up for them, because I've been in situations where I know that something's happened, and it's just hard to interfere, because as a friend who knows something about someone else, and you know, you could possibly break up a relationship, it's a lot on their hands just to pass on that information. Because 9 times out of 10, when you tell someone, oh, I know your boyfriend did this, they'll have an argument and get back together, and then you end up being the outcast. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't take it personal that all your other friends know, but I understand why you feel like a mug. Something recently happened to me in the lines of this, and I don't really want to get into it, but basically 2 years ago, someone did something to me, taking advantage of me. I wouldn't say taking advantage of me, but someone did something to hurt me, and everyone knew. And it wasn't until recently I found out, and I was amongst all them people, and then I found out, and then I was like, wow, what a mug. I am such a mug. But then when I took myself out of the picture, I was like, but then, you know, maybe they didn't want to tell me because they were, you know, trying not to hurt my feelings, or maybe they were taking the piss. And I think one major bitch who looks like she's been microwaved. You know what, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound horrible, but she's a bitch, yeah. Except for one bitch that looks like she's been put in a microwave, yeah. I think she was gloating and loving the fact that she knew, and she was smiling in my face because of certain things she's done afterwards, but let's not get into that, yeah. But all the other people, you know, they're really nice people, and I can just tell they were just like thinking about my feelings, thinking, oh, she doesn't really need to know. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes bad news isn't always good news. Do you know what I mean? Even though you feel like, oh, they should have told me. Would have you left him? By the sounds of this, darling, it really doesn't feel like you would have left him. So I just want you to, I don't know if you've cut them all off, but just please give them the benefit of the doubt. Do you know what I mean? They personally didn't do anything to you, and I know it hurts that they know. Trust me, I've been there, but it's the fact that, you know, like, they were probably trying to protect you. So, wow, this video has gone on 17 minutes. I just want you right now to listen to me, and you are going to go to work and you're going to start talking, making even just one friend, yeah? Go, just get yourself up, go get a hobby, go to the gym, you know, go to pole dancing lessons, like, do you know what I mean? Just go do something that's out there, go do some karate, go swimming, like, go and get a hobby, yeah? Go, just get it out your mind, focus on something different. Like YouTube for me is my hobby, and I absolutely adore it. It's something that I feel like is getting the best of me out there, and you know, I love it. And we all go through things, trust me, I go through a lot of things, I promise you. And a lot of people think I'm this strong character. I am very strong for what I've been through, but I'm promising you, you are going to come out at the end of this, and you're going to look at this and you're going to laugh, and you're going to go, what was I thinking? Mate, I think about that a week after something that's happened. I get angry at something, and a week after I'm like, why was I even giving it my attention? Why was I even caring about their opinion or their action? Babe, it's going to go, and you're going to look back at this and laugh. Just be strong for you. I want you to be strong for you, because you know what? In a few months, years, whenever, weeks, days, I don't know, someone's going to come into your life and they're going to appreciate it. No one respects anyone more than a strong, powerful character. Trust me, they do. If you let people take advantage of you, they're going to take advantage of you all your life, and you don't want that. So you're young, you're going to have a strong head, and you're going to learn from this, and you're going to bloody laugh, okay? Well, thank you so much for watching my video, guys. Once again, click that button, follow me on everything, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, and send me your emails if this has given you any great advice and you feel like, wow, I want a bit more advice off her. Email me, and hopefully I'll be reading out your email soon. So take care, guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah! Thank you.